Hello, and welcome back to another new segment. Yeah. And this time I chose one that actually makes me kind of happy for society, as opposed to dwelling in the dark, demonic depths of deviancy. Alliteration, yes. The topic today is coming to us out of France. Now, I know France and I have our differences. I mean, I'm American and they're French. I mean, we haven't really been on good terms since, the whole American Revolution thing, and, they went to go fight their own problems, but I like their bread. Anyway, they did something very smart that actually makes America look kind of dumb and stupid and, America. Their Senate has voted to ban beauty pageants for children under the age of 16 because they want to prevent the hypersexualization of children. Someone did something smart for once. Yay! Oh. I didn't have confetti, so I used warheads. Retrospect, not a good idea. Tasty, not a good idea. I am so happy to see any country doing this because, frankly, it is a step in the right direction because beauty pageants for children below the age of 18, frankly, are incredibly demeaning. At least when they're over 18, they have to give their formal consent to do it on their own behalf. Where when they're below the age of, I'd say, 16, their parents are pretty much in control of everything they do, and they're forcing them to live their own expectations out through their children. Warheads everywhere. Why can't I hold all these warheads? This makes me proud to say that I'm not French. Actually, it makes me disgusted to say that I'm not French. One of the most notable things here in America is our hyposexualization of pretty much anything that isn't anything. Actually, you can't go into a mall without seeing half-naked women or men on gigantic poster boards saying, "Look at these things! Don't you want to be them?" That's bad enough on its own. However, when you add children into the mix, it gets into a whole other story, and I'm looking at you, toddlers and tiara. You are the most disgusting TV show I have ever not seen and never will. Sadly, for the second story in a row, I would like to talk to parents for a second. Parents, I know we started off on a bad foot by me telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your children and parenting styles in the last video, but I'm not going to be any nicer this time around. Once again, I have brought a handy little graph to help illustrate this point, so hopefully it'll get drilled into your head as quickly as possible. Okay, over here, as you can see, this is you. You have chicken feet, and apparently you look like a Yeti because I'm terrible at drawing. This is you. Now, when you look over here, this is your child. And as I've shown, you're not the same person. They may have come from you, but they are not you. Okay? Comes from you, not you. You get it? I know it's a tough subject, but you need to, stick with me here for a second. Hopefully what that graph illustrated to you is that you are not the same person as your child. Yes, they may have been spawned from you, however, they are not you, therefore you should not push them to be what you couldn't have become in your lifetime because of some other personal issue I'm sure you had. They are not you, do not push them to be you. You are not letting them be themselves, which is the whole part of a child. They should not be entering beauty pageants at their age. They should be acquiring knowledge for the future. They should be getting an education. They should be socializing with other children around their age in some type of school or peer or church activity, something of that, if that's what you're into. They should not, however, be living out the fantasies that you were not able to live out as a child. Hopefully America can take something from this because, frankly, what we do with children and, frankly, anybody of any gender, of any age, is frankly disgusting. I've said frankly like 14 times, but frankly, I frankly don't give a damn, frankly. I hope we can learn from this and stop glorifying the infamous idols that we supposedly hold, like Honey Boo Boo and their family and every other family in any reality show ever, but that's another rant for another time. That's pretty much all I have for this story today. If you would like to read more about it, I will post a link down in the description, as well as my Facebook page, which you can like and you can follow it, because I'm going to be posting those on my Facebook page when they come out. And you should just... Thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. If you want to like, you know better. You've been on YouTube, I assume, for quite some time. You know what to do when you like video, when you like a person that's giving you the video. So, I appreciate your viewership, and I shall see all of you on a later date.